It's very exciting, and we're joined with another group here. We've got Dwight and Nicole. Dwight Richer, Nicole Nelson, joined with guitarist Milt Reeder. Pick up your mics, folks.
Yes.
How y'all doing?
We are good. Thank you for having us.
Oh,
Thank
it's
you.
It's absolute pleasure.
Nice to be
So
here.
life is good, right?
Yes.
Life is good. So what does that mean to you?
Life is good means love, and it means going after the things in life that you love and sticking with them no matter what.
I like that.
That's what it means
How about
to me.
Nicole? Life is good. What does that mean to you?
Life is good means taking life and its ups and downs and all of its glory and moving forward towards the light. You know, moving forward towards something that makes you feel alive.
Milt, give it to me. Life is good. What does that mean to you?
If you can actually work and do creative stuff with the people that you really love, that you feel like that your family and that you care about, that's it.
And that's what I got right now. From what I've just talking, so Dwight and I chatted a little bit before we started, and it truly is a family affair, right?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
it is.
Big time.
So numerous Boston Music Awards, right? And I mean, you, 2012 Female Vocalist of the
Oh,
Year,
yeah.
right?
That was amazing.
Congratulations
Killed it.
for that.
Thank you.
Yes.
I mean, compared to, when someone talks about Etta James
Oh,
and
yeah.
John Lee Hooker
Oh, yeah.
comparisons, how do you even respond to something like that?
You're just honored that because you're working hard and trying to do what they did, and you're just honored.
An honor, yeah.
That's all I can say.
It's tremendous-
You work very hard
tremendous
at
honor.
what you love, and we try to put as much spirit out. And those people found a way to disseminate or codify their spirit and just throw it out there immediately.
yeah.
And we're trying to do the same thing. So
And
Yeah.
so, how long have you two been together? I know you were saying it was 13 years. Is that?
We've known each other
Known each-
for almost 13 years, and we've been together as a couple for 9 years, just about.
November
coming up
1st,
November, and we've been musically about 6 years now. I'd say.
yep, with this guy.
Oh, so
Yeah.
the music came even after. I mean, as
Yeah.
you
Well,
two.
Yeah.
we were fans of each other's in Boston. Coming up, we both did blues, and I was just taken by how much passion Dwight had as an artist, as a singer and a songwriter. For me, that passion is everything. Like that love light igniting what you do,
Yeah.
And I was just excited by him as an artist, and I used to go see his shows, and he would come to see my shows, and we both were like, yes, Etta James and John Lee Hooker.
I know, right?
Buddy Guy and Dr. John and
Yeah.
Craig Johnny Cash and Merle Haggard and
That's
everybody.
fantastic.
Cyndi
So,
Lauper.
and you go back in the area for many years, and I know you were saying studio is in.
It's in Brookline, Massachusetts.
Brookline,
Rear Window
Massachusetts.
Studios. That guy's studio right there.
That's your studio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we started working there. When did we? Just a long time ago. You were about
I was like 22.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had been hearing.
Oh my God, a studio.
People were saying, we had just built the studio, and people were saying, there's a new singer in town named
Yeah,
Nicole
there is.
Nelson came up from Brooklyn, and you got to hear her, and I kept hearing that, and then I was playing a wedding actually, and this woman walks up to me and says, could I sit in with the band and sing a song? And it was something about just the way her voice sounded. I don't know. There was something about.
Can I sit in
there
with
was
the
just
band?
something. And what happened after that? I mean, it was just like a room full of people, just like she sang "Summertime." I will never forget it.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, "Who are you?" And she's, "Oh, my name's Nicole Nelson." Oh,
Yeah.
So gotta work with you. So
Well,
we started.
and
Yeah.
I believe it was Hallelujah, right?
No, that was.
Hallelujah.
she put her
Now was
stamp on
that
one.
from The Voice
I sang that on The Voice.
2012? What was that
Yeah.
experience like?
That was a fantastic experience. I was working with just people at the top of their game, and it was tremendous. It was a great learning experience, and it was joyous. It was really good.
So let's talk about let's get into the new album.
Well,
Shine On.
we're
Yeah.
so excited. It is a positive album. I mean, the title itself means to open yourself up, let your love out, and I believe we captured it in our own way, and I captured it in an honest way.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, we lived in New York City for a while, and we went over to Milt's studio one day, and we're this before Milt and I knew each other well, and we played some tunes, and he sort of did his like, naughty Milt type thing. And he's cool.
Yeah.
We get a call. And I'm not even making this up. A week later, and he says, I really feel what you guys are doing is important. I want you to pack up and come live with me and make a record.
And how long ago was this, would you say?
3 years ago.
So about 2 years
We've been in Vermont for
4 years
2.5
ago.
years.
4
or 5.
years.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah, our
Time
math
flies.
is bad.
I'm
Jersey
not so good
Public
at
Schools,
math.
the
I don't
math
know.
is horrible.
Adding, subtracting.
And we did, and it's been like, it's just unbelievable. I mean, he's modest, but that studio, his
Tremendous.
local guys up to Yo-Yo Ma and Carlos Santana and the whole, Milt's done it all. And to be invited to get up and just the hang we got. I mean, all the rest of the stuff, but everybody out there, the hang at Rear Window it's a hang. Honest to goodness, it's a hang.
Yeah.
Believe me, look at that one. It's a hang, people there. A serious hang. Rear Window Studios.
What's it
That
like?
guy.
What's it like to get listed on something like the Boston Globe's most stylish list? Is that something that matters?
No,
was fun.
I mean,
Right?
It was fun.
No, it does matter.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I've been wearing T-shirts and hats and old recycled boots for 15 years, and
Nice.
somebody likes it. So I had a good laugh. I thought it was awesome. It was an
Me
honor to
too.
be asked, and we do express ourselves through fashion. My
guess
my
we
friend
do.
Eric gave me this heart made out of a pterodactyl bone, and people give me stuff and I wear it. I mean, I remember reading an interview once. They said that Keith Richards was like this. This fashion-forward guy, and in the book I read, he said, "Oh, I just wore whatever my girlfriends had at the time."
But he had the eye.
And there's an element to that.
He
The
had the
people
eye.
give you stuff, and
Yeah.
you sort of represent them too. So we have fun with it, right?
I think it's about representing who you are outwardly and inwardly. I think it's about that congruence in that whole thing.
Congruence.
The style. That's what style is, because it's not really like it's not really fashion. It's style is different than fashion. I mean, fashion is fantastic, and that's one thing. But style is like, this is who I am, and it might be a piece of crinoline to you, but to me, it's a top hat. Like it's and expressing that is important. So that was an honor too.
It was really fun. The
I was
photographer,
shocked.
Yoon, the photographer at the Globe, was so creative, and we did the whole thing. I remember he had like a 5-hour block, and the sun we had like maybe 2 hours of sun. We shot over to the sanctuary by Milt's house. He has a park there.
Great.
Shot a couple. I think that's where they got was the tree one, the one in the paper, or the one in the studio with us like forward with the amps. But working with a photographer like that, it was like a blast.
That's
it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
So I mean, being a couple and obviously so close in that realm, but then also being musical companions.
Yeah.
This might be a hard question to answer. I want to give it your best shot. What is the one thing, each of you, that sort of like just is over the top with everything? Is it something that just clicks when you're on stage playing together? Whether it's can you describe that for me when you feel so close?
I don't know how to describe that with words, but I'm gonna try. When we play together, there's like something else is born there. It's like, I don't know, the glow around the moon. It's there, and it's like it's always been there, and it'll always be there. When I first met Dwight and started playing with him, I felt like I had known him forever, and that I would know him forever. It felt like a timeless connection, and very, very familiar and very, very beautiful. And I still feel that. I still feel it every time we get on stage. I still feel it when I wake up in the morning and I see him. Even when I don't see him, like he's on tour doing something, and I still feel that. And so I don't know, that maybe it's a bubble. Maybe it's one of those things that, like, I think everything is kind of a bubble. Everything has their time. And while we're here on this planet, that's a bubble that I want to be in.
That's beautiful. How do you follow that?
I don't take any of it for granted.
Yeah.
Every time we're on stage could be our last time, and to look over and see these two and to be in the moment with them and really be putting it out, I don't take it for granted, because I'll tell you, there's a business obviously aspect to what we do, and that's a whole another thing that isn't so easily accessible for your heart. So when we get done with all that stuff and they put us up on stage and we're able to be together, that's like,
It's magic.
I'm so thankful after 5 years that I honestly feel like we have even more fun together playing now. And I don't take it for granted.
Wow, we're in the good karma area and the good vibes right now. And I tell you, You got my hair standing up in my arms, people. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for coming and
Thank
joining
you.
us
Thank
in
you
the
for having
tent.
us.
Our pleasure, anytime.
Absolutely. Dwight Richer, Nicole Nelson, Milt Reader. I'm Chris Rattey with Boston.com and RadioBDC. Check in with us as we interview artists at this great festival all weekend long. So tune in as often as possible. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Chris, very
Thanks.
much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, everyone.